What's up? This is Jordan Gray from Half Lit and Dopeliven TV.
Hey, this your boy Don Ritchie representing the Midwest 219 Stand Up.
Hey, what's up, y'all? It's Lamar Tate.
This is your girl, Monifa.
Hey, what up? It's your man Dave Hollister from Blackstreet.
You know what this is right here. This Trigger Trench in the building.
Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your boy Jason Weaver. And whenever I'm back home in the Chi, I'm checking out Dopeliven TV.
Hey, it's your girl, Adina Howard, and you're watching Dopeliven TV, live with Greg Gray and the crew.
Hey, what up? It's your guy, Greg Gray. This is Dopeliven TV Live. Let me start off by saying the views that are expressed on this Dopeliven TV Live are not necessarily the views of Dopeliven TV or its affiliates. Got all the legal stuff out the way. Welcome to the show, everybody. Look, we're going to have a great show today. So I'm going through looking, for something different for the show, a different type of guest. And I saw our guest tonight, and I saw the presentation that he had. I'll call it the presentation, and it was awesome. And I said, well, you know what? We got to get him on the show. We got to talk to him. So we got him. He said, yep, and he's coming through. Okay, so let's get it started. All right, what's up?
Hey, I said, yep, too.
Yeah, man.
I'm here.
The African culture, though. He's exploring the African culture with his film, and he's a pretty good actor too, actually. So, we're gonna explore it. We're gonna celebrate him today. What's up, Mo?
Hey, what's going on, fam?
Mo, what's happening?
I'm chilling.
Good. Chilling.
You sitting on the couch today, Mo?
On the real one.
Hey guys, how are you?
Mo chilling on the couch.
Very funny.
He said, very funny. What's up, Marcy?
Hey guys, how are you guys doing today?
Marcy.
Hey man, we ain't gonna hold it.
I'm ready to get into it.
This gentleman here, he's a filmmaker. He's a playwright. He's an actor.
CEO.
He's just
author.
He got his thing on. Okay, everybody, you go through something to get to something. Here's an example right here. Plus, he's exploring the African culture. Okay, which is so it's huge and it's vast, but we don't see it enough. So we're gonna find out this man's journey. Everybody say what's up to Niels Williams. What's going on, bruh?
What's up, man?
What's happening, Niels? Don't forget everybody. The S. Y'all don't forget the S.
I said Niels Williams.
Yeah, thank you guys for having me. I appreciate it. I'm grateful and honored to be on this show with you guys. It was nice to meet you all. And Greg, thank you for that introduction. That was very elaborate. I appreciate that.
We appreciate you, man. It's our blessing, man. We want to celebrate you. So first of all, we're gonna light these candles. You know what I mean? Light the candles. Get it ready. All right. Can't touch the cake yet, though. Okay, because we got to go ahead and go through the story. All right. So again, welcome to the show, man. So tell us what got you started. What got you wanting to do films?
So I actually started off as a writer I used to write books. That was where I started. I was very into storytelling. I always loved to tell stories anyway. When I was writing books, I always just visualized it like movies. So at first, I wanted to turn one of my books into a movie. And then I met my wife, who is actually an actress from Nigeria.
Okay.
So I met her, and we connected, and we decided, hey, let's make a film production company. You like to act, I like to write. Let's put something together and see what we can do together. So I always love movies. I always loved the idea of storytelling in any form. And once we were able to put our heads together and start putting pen to paper and ideas, we just ran with it and haven't looked back since.
That's what's up, man.
Capitalizing on that talent.
And the best part about it is his partner. You know what I mean? That's
Support.
always good. That's
Support.
always good because now she know where you're at all the time. You know, you guys can sit.
Get to practice.
You
You
know,
want to practice.
you don't have to worry about her saying, "Where you been?" I mean, been with you. That's where I've been.
And they understand. They both understand the business because entertainment business is hard on couples.
Yes, it is. And how has that been, man? I mean, what obstacles have you guys faced as you guys, merged together and got this going?
Definitely being new to the industry. There was a lot of obstacles we had to face. There was a lot of learning as you go. We didn't take classes for this, and I could say that we're in good company because a lot of the greats out there didn't take classes for it either. You got Tyler Perry, I believe Spike Lee, and a lot of them, they didn't take classes, but they learned as they go, and that's how it was for us. There was a lot of obstacles for us to learn the business, learn the lingo, just those things. It was a lot of learning for us, but it was great because we got to pick up on it. And the thing is, like, when you go through those situations and you feel like, oh, I wish I could have done this better. If I had known, I would have done this. You don't lose, you learn. So you always
I like that.
So that's and it's a pretty big endeavor. And as you said, there's a lot of filmmakers that don't, go to school for film. They just jump into it and become very successful. And we've had a number of those on here. But that hasn't been the challenge for you because I guess once you have that creative spirit and once you know what you want to do, you're going to do it regardless. It's just like, okay, I use drones sometime when I'm trying to do some things, right? I think I crashed 3 drones before because I didn't use the instructions. You know what I mean? So I crashed 3
Crash
drones
course
before I did it. All right, it's the same thing that you're doing. Okay, so I applaud you for that. So you started doing. I mean, because what caught me was that your series is a African inspired series, correct?
Yes. So African Twist is actually the brainchild of my wife. She actually presented me with the concept of the show. That like it would be these ensemble cast of Nigerians and Africans who have their own struggles and drama going on. And of course, I loved it. It took me a minute to understand the story because it was like so interwoven. But I broke it down and understood where she was going with it. I'm like, man, this is a really great story. And of course, her being Nigerian and from Africa is always a passion to bridge that gap with Africans and African Americans. With getting that knowledge gap because a lot of us we are, I hate to say it, but it's true. We're ignorant of Africa.
Exactly.
We have this mindset of what Africa is supposed to look like. We've seen those, feed a child for
stereotypes.
With the African children with the flies around their heads.
Right.
No. We think that's what Africa is, and it's not.
And it's the richest country.
So yeah, being married to a Nigerian and to an African was a blessing to have that, to have that knowledge. So we wanted to share that knowledge to, here in America. And so it's an American series, but it's like the title African Twist. It has that twist to it to where you get to see predominantly African in the series, being the main cast. And it's not always just someone portraying an African, but you actually have Africans playing Africans.
Right.
So,
and that's on Tubi, correct?
It is, yes.
Let me ask you a question. Have you been to Africa?
Not yet. I still owe my wife a trip to her home country. So I still gotta see her parents in person. I've yet to see them.
Oh, really?
Oh, you better get over there.
It should be interesting.
I think you're doing the right thing. You catch it up on the culture and make sure you got it right first before you go there visit.
It's very different. My brother-in-law is from Cote d'Ivoire, and so I was able to learn something about Africa, and it's different. It's different.
A lot of them, a lot of Africans try to come here though, as opposed to us trying to go there. A lot of them try to come here.
And that's the richest continent. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, but they come over here and get richer. I know a lot of Africans and Nigerians, and they go home and bring back gold bars and sell pieces of gold, and they live in like 10 garage homes, 10-car garage homes. So it's not because it's mainly because they bring over their culture over here, and they bring what they're doing, their technique over here, and they maximize on it.
Yeah, their business sense is completely different.
Yeah, it sure is.
And I'm quite sure, Nell, why do I want to call him Nils, that your wife brought a lot of that here, right?
Yeah, definitely. Her and her family, as they came over here, and let me say, like, when they come in, they don't always come in, wealthy or come in, with it going on like that. It's a struggle for them too, especially being an immigrant. Once get over here, it's a lot of misconstrued idea that like when immigrants come here, the government just pays them. That's not the case. They struggle maybe even more than we do because they have to get over all these hurdles just to even be accepted, as a citizen.
Right.
But the ethic is totally different from someone coming from it. That work ethic is there, that wanting to learn, that wanting to succeed. I think that drive is a whole lot different. Well, we take it for granted. Well, we kind of lackadaisical about it. They ain't no joke.
Also, they stick together. Families, they stick together. It's like if it's got to be a gazillion of us in one room while we all work together to build, it's okay.
They definitely do stick together. And like you said, their mindset is totally different when they come in. Like, and this is just from experience with my wife's family alone. That when they come to this country, and you see that they look at this country as a place to where anything can happen.
Yep.
For us growing up, we had ceilings growing up. We had this glass ceiling that, like, you can only get this far. You got to do this to get there. With them, I don't know how they do it, but they come in like, what ceiling? Like, let's do it. Let's get this done. And they band together.
I don't think they had that slavery tick that we get when we're growing up,
Let me ask you, Niels, where did you and your wife come with the name 1121?
So that actually comes from our wedding anniversary. So we were married November 21st. So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so sweet.
You're smart, Niels. You'll never forget your anniversary.
Exactly.
right. That's real smart for a lot of guys. Niels, how many episodes are in season 1 of African Twist?
There are 10 episodes. So right now there's 5 up on Tubi.
Oh, okay.
There's going to be 5 more coming up. There's another app, Shine TV app, that's available on Roku. They also carry our series, and they have the complete first season 1 through 10 there.
Oh, okay.
You can actually see it there as well.
Because I've gotten through the first 5, and I was mad. Because I'm like, I looked it up. I'm like, I thought I saw somewhere that was 10. Yeah. And you know what? You need your butt whooped to your character in African Twist.
Yes. Leave that man alone.
Is he American or is he American?
I love it. It's a comedy. It's a comedy. It's drama. It brings in a lot of issues that people have now, and I like that you're bringing awareness to those different issues. I liked it. I was like, okay, and I'm at the doctor on my little cell phone trying to catch it, get it, and because I started watching it before I left. I'm like, shoot, well, I wonder what happened next. I don't do that. I do not do that.
So, Nils, you wanna leave cliffhangers, huh?
Absolutely. My elementary school teacher told me, and I never forgot it, and I always stuck with it. But I always love to just perform and write, entertain any way I can. I used to love to dance. Let me give you that background. I used to love to dance when I was a kid, and they wanted me to do a dance in school. and it was very short. I'm like, this is too short. I want to do more dancing. I want to entertain them more. And it was like, always leave them wanting more. That's the way to be memorized, is that you leave them wanting more. So I put that into everything I do.
That's what you do.
Okay.
So let me ask you this: how the people that are around you, your family, your friends, when you decided to do this, because this is time consuming, when you decided to do this, did they try to stop you or did they support you?
No, they were very supportive. My family are always very supportive of whatever I do, and I'm grateful to God for that. I'm definitely blessed to have such a supportive family. With our first film, which was Stay, that was a film about how me and my wife met and fell in love. So with our first film with that, they were very encouraging, despite the fact that we had it wasn't a film camera. We had what we had. We had the budget that we had, and they was like, "Hey, we support you. We're gonna watch this movie and share it with everybody anyway." So we were grateful with that. Surprisingly, that one actually won 2 out of 3 awards at the Black Film Festival in 2018. I actually won Best Screenplay for that movie, and we won Best Romance, and then we were nominated for Best Feature. So it was definitely a blessing for.
I guess the good thing about it, you didn't have to practice a lot. You already had that experience.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah,
you threw that in there like Barry White. You hear him?
He did.
But that's great, man. That you once you guys decided you were going to do this, you went full fledged into it and got it done. And the fruits of the labor is that you're winning awards for that. What do you think about the state of Hollywood right now?
I don't really know as far as like how it is right now. It's a lot of content that's kind of being pushed out in Hollywood. I don't know if there's a lot of great content. Let me say that it's a lot of great content. But then there's another aspect of it where it's just getting the stuff pushed out for the sake of meeting a quota. You kind of don't really get that sense of storytelling anymore. So I definitely feel like it's going somewhere, but it's going somewhere. And like with AI being a part of it, it's a little scary, but I feel like we're going to be okay. I feel like Hollywood is going to be okay with AI.
Is that where you want to go though, Hollywood? Or are you satisfied with being the independent that you are?
I'm open. I'm happy with where I am. But I know Hollywood is like the thing to go to. But if God wants me to go to Hollywood and if that's his will for me, then I'm more than happy to go. But if he wants me to give my message in an independent platform, I'm happy to do that as well.
Yeah, me personally, I want to keep you where you're at, man. As far as the independent platform, number one, I think what you're doing individually is working. And again, you've already proven that it's working. More. I know the budgets you don't get the money that you need. All right, but I think it's gonna come for you, man. I love your spirit. All right, you were gonna say something, Maurice?
No.
Was that you, Marcelo? I heard somebody in the background. I got the trailer. I got the trailer for for African Twist. I'm gonna hold up for a minute though.
Oh man,
he teasing.
I know, but we're talking about it. Okay, and everyone, we are talking with Niels Williams. All right, he's a fantastic producer, playwright, screenwriter, I should say, actor. He acting in there. He's got some acting chops.
He needs a whooping though. He needs a whooping.
Don't leave out author.
An author. Yeah, I did leave that out, didn't I, Gina?
Yes, you did.
She's an author herself now, so whatever.
And we will be in Las Vegas. Maybe you can join us on November 8th. That would be awesome.
That's right.
That would be great. Yeah, absolutely.
So you said your wife is an actress, okay? How does she feel about coming behind the camera and doing the producing as well?
She was all for it. She spearheaded this thing. She did directing in her church back in Nigeria, and she did some work behind the cameras back back there, so she had experience with that.
Okay, she's not a stranger to it.
Yeah, she's definitely not a stranger to it. And, to produce a series of this magnitude, it was definitely new for both of us.
Okay.
And she, just like I was, she was excited, but she was scared to death to do it. Because you got all these people you're managing and working with. But, the great thing is that we both learned to just do it scared, do it anyway. And I'm proud of her for that. I'm very proud of her for stepping up to it, and she did a great, awesome job at directing. And I definitely got to say that she did a wonderful job at bringing out. She had to bring out my character. She helped me to bring out my character, what it was, because as you can see, I'm nowhere like the character that was in the show.
I was going to say that you're not.
You don't seem like it, no.
Yeah, but she does a really great job.
But see, and that's great, and I'm sorry, proud of both of you. Okay, but you're an actor, all right? You're definitely an actor because you are nothing like. I was gonna save that for a little after I played the trailer, but you're nothing like your character in the film.
Well, before you play, I have a question. I want to know if you guys are hitting the African market. Is the film over there in Africa?
So Shine TV app that I mentioned earlier, it is available in Africa as well. So those that don't have access to Tubi, they can go over to the Shine TV app. It's available on mobile devices and computers, and also Roku devices. So they can just go right there and watch it from their device.
Okay, B.G. Howard says, I should have put this up a while ago. There's a lot to be said about experience, as it is the best teacher. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Just jump into it. You can read books and all day long, but I think a lot of people, a lot of these directors and everybody, filmmakers, they're probably better just jumping into it as opposed to going to school and trying to learn these little techniques. And if you slip up on a technique, man, hey, that's even better, to me.
Yeah, because they're then put in that little box over here. And then they might be more creative than what the normal technique is. And so you can free flow and do, like you said, do more.
So you don't agree that the network that you get when you go to school is valuable?
I'm not saying that. Are you talking to me?
Yeah, everybody.
I'm not saying that it's not valuable, all right? But think about it, man. When you rode your bike, were there instructions to ride the bike?
No. Yeah, but when you fail, you definitely remember.
Times and you got back up and you got it good, right?
When you, like I said, when you fail, you definitely remembered it. That's without a doubt. You know what not to do. That's for sure.
Yeah. It cost me a couple of $1,000s to fly them drones, okay? But I got it. The one I got now, I've had for about 4 or 5 years. So I learned. And I didn't read one instruction.
I feel like school is definitely important for whatever craft you're doing. Having that structured schooling education is good to have, so you have that knowledge, especially going into business. When you hire people to do certain jobs and they're trying to tell you this is the way it goes, you can actually say, no, I've studied that. That's not how
for that.
So but it's good to have that knowledge, and I think Spike Lee said it best: learn all the rules, then learn how to break it.
I like that.
Make in your own lane.
I did that on a job years ago. They wanted to show me all the shortcuts. I said, no, I want to do it show me the right way first. Then I went back and, like you said, I can see there's some shortcuts we can do or whatever. But if all the poop hits the fan and the only way you can do it is the proper way, at least you still know how to do that. Right. If you're not able
you don't have no job, Tommy.
I am retired. I do not have a job now. I retired in 2011. Thank you very much.
It was a joke, Marcy.
I know. I'm just like, no.
Hey, I'm shortcutting all day long, okay? Because I don't have the time. But there is something said to be said for learning the craft.
I believe in self-starting too. That's actually the way I train. I go in there and just like Mark said, I say, okay, this is the structured way. This is the way that everybody has to do it. A, B, C, 1, 2, 3. Now I have a shortcut. And then I put that shortcut in there. Say, but this is quicker. It's up to you which one you're comfortable with. And I leave it just like that.
Well, guess what, guys? Number one, we're celebrating this man and his wife, actually. All right, Mr. Niels Williams. How did you and your wife meet?
We met here in Las Vegas, actually. Her friend introduced her to me. Her friend happened to be working for my mother for a behavioral health business. And I was on an errand for my mom. She wanted me to deliver a check. And I happened to run into her friend. And her friend was like, "Hey, are you single?" And I'm like, "Yeah."
Wow. Wow.
That's straightforward.
Right. I mean, she's asking for herself. I'm like, okay, all right, where this going? You know. But she's like, I got a friend that I should introduce you to. She called her friend, and her friend drove up to the site, and she's like,
Whoa.
"This is my friend. Y'all introduce each other and figure it out." I'm like, okay.
Wow.
Yeah, you figured it out, didn't you?
The rest is history.
Right, the rest is history.
That's what's up. So we want to play
love
a piece.
story.
We want to play a piece of his history right here. Okay, we're gonna play this trailer from the movie African Twist. You want to lead us into this, Niels?
Oh, you asking me?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. So yeah, this is the trailer to African Twist. It definitely got a lot of twists and turns in the show. I definitely hope you guys enjoy it.
Let's go. This is African Twist, Dopeliven TV. We'll be right back.
This is not a fairy tale. This is a story about African immigrants who come to America to find the American dream. Some will find that dream and live happily ever after.
Would you marry me?
Yes.
Some will create their own path and make their own American dream.
I'm here for the 9 o'clock appointment. There was a rush on a special twist.
I'll pay you back in cash and in kind.
So you're paying me back this minute.
In cash?
In kind, baby. Come over.
Hey, come on, sexy mama.
But for others, their American dream will become a living nightmare.
You know your duty when you get home. You speak when I tell you to speak. You go where I say you can go, and you work when I say you can work.
Who are we? We're slack. We're smart. Hoo-yah! What do? We grow our business. Live the American dream. Hoo-yah!
Like I said, this is not a fairy tale.
Man.
Wow. That trailer is
Right.
off the chain.
Is your wife in that in the series?
Yes, she plays the one that's seemingly in an abusive relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I'll see y'all. I'm finna go check out the movie. All right.
You know what?
So Niels, you want to pay her back in kind.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Wrong with it if you can do it. And she's
It's so funny because he's so soft-spoken. That character is way on the other end.
Hey, he ran the hell around that corner.
Oh,
he got over there quick.
In kind. Oh yeah, I got that.
Sexy mama. Let's go.
Yeah, it took a lot of love and hip hop watching
Yeah.
to build on that character.
So how did you get to these actors? Because it seems like some of them are of African descent, correct?
Yeah, the one that played the shop owner, Madam G, she is Nigerian. We actually flew her from Nigeria. She's a very well-known actress out there in Hollywood. She's been in several Netflix movies and shows. Her name is Iretiola Doyle.
Okay.
So we were able to get her from there. And of course, my wife, she's Nigerian. And then we had a lot of family members who jumped in as well, who wanted to be a part of it. And
That's support.
definitely big support. Yeah.
So
That's good, man. I mean, because
Oh Lord, here we go.
stop.
You stop.
You stop.
No, it's not that. Actually, I was trying to suppress a cough. Thank you. But I
It looked
like
like it.
I like the
It
transitions.
looked like it.
I like the transitions, Nils. I like, there's a lot of trailers that are out there, but that you cannot actually tell what the story's about. All right, or what it's even going to do. You done that. We got an idea now. We kind of figure out what's up. And that's creative thought. That's creative thought. I applaud you on that one as well.
Thank you. I know, and I just give glory to God. We're a faith-based film company, so in everything we do, in all of our films and TV shows, we try to glorify God and evangelize in our own way, and reach those people that are, may not be in church or in the Word, but out there in the world, we try to reach those people and relate to them. So that's what we try to do with what we're doing. So I just thank God that we were able to put it together so well with what we know and with the knowledge that we learned. For the trailer, I've always know like what movie I want to watch based on the trailer.
Right.
Like, oh, this is gonna be good based on
Exactly.
how
Yeah.
These days with these new trailers out there, they give away the whole farm.
Well, that's the best part of the whole
movie.
movie. You look at the trailer, that's the best part of the whole movie. I saw that in the trailer, but the rest of the movie sucks.
So I feel like, the older movies, the older way that they used to do trailers, you were engaged and you wanted to see more. And that's what I try to tap into with how it used to be done.
And see, that's what I was saying earlier.
I get out, I'm gone.
That's what I was saying earlier, where you leave something to be desired. You know what I'm saying? You're not giving it all away in the trailer. Okay, this might happen. This might not happen. You got to watch and see. All right.
And each episode is like that. So at the end, it's like, wait a minute, wait. Oh, that's the end. Okay, wait. You want to hurry up and get to the next one to see what happened, like you said with the cliffhangers. Yeah.
And so you're looking at a group of people, Nils, where we'll watch a movie 5, 6, 7, 8 times, okay, until we are completely full. All right, and then
we have to see every aspect. Remember, we're looking for the plot. We're looking for the scene. He's looking to see how it's directed, drone shots,
and stunts in it, and like, okay, how
score.
Did that,
I was
going to say, and we are really looking for the score now. Do you have somebody specific you use for your scores?
At the moment, no. We get a lot of our music from licensing that's like pre-made. There's only one song that is specifically for the show that was done originally, which was done by a Nigerian. So we keep it African, but she does a really great job. You'll hear that in the final episode of the show. But that was the only time that we actually had original music on there. The theme song is original. The theme song is also original. It was done by my nephew on my wife's side. Unfortunately, he passed away. He passed away last year. So unfortunately, he didn't get a chance to see the show come to life. You probably seen the dedication in the first episode. But yeah, he was very talented, and he's also in the show too. So yeah.
Well, you got memories of him forever now. So
absolutely.
So quickly, tell us what your process is for making a film or making a series.
Well, of course, it's an idea first. We talk, and then we always have these what ifs. That's where our stories come from. What if this happened? Or what if that person over there was going through this? And then we just start building off of that. With African Twist, we wanted to have this eclectic bunch of people, this ensemble cast, and we had this idea of those shows like Desperate Housewives, shows like those, to where they each have their own story going on, but their main thing is their neighborhood. For us, we were like, there's no story like that for Africans, and for that one in particular, my wife used to braid hair when she came to this country. She braided hair for money, and we had a lot of run-ins with very interesting clients. Very
Ooh, don't we know?
definitely. And we was like, we need to make a series out of this. We need to have like a group of girls that are also hair braiders and deal with crazy clients and also deal with crazy drama on top of it.
Yeah.
So that's where the
Kind
show
of like a barbershop.
right.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, and she runs down the story. We actually have like seasons ahead for this show, at least 5 seasons ahead.
Oh wow.
Oh, okay. Wow.
And so she kind of gives me like the breakdown of what she wants to happen in the show. We come together and talk about, we just tweak it a bit.
She
I
done
do the
brought her
writing.
own.
Yeah.
Is she
Yeah.
there?
Is she here? She is. She's like in another room right now.
Tell her to come on.
Did you guys want to meet her?
You can't move that man.
Yes.
You can't move that man's household around, man. Let him do his thing.
Text her real quick. Tell her get in there with you.
Wow. Wow.
She's very pretty too.
Yeah, it's very pretty. Yeah.
She is a beautiful woman.
He says hello to everyone.
No,
And that's great, man. But don't let Marcy get you in trouble, man.
Oh,
no, I mean, if it's okay with her, of course. Well, she's a female, a woman. She's not gonna come unless you want to anyway.
Now,
wait a minute.
Niels, do you find a lot of differences in the culture with your American side and your wife's African side?
Definitely, absolutely. Oh, she's here. Hey, they want to see you. She's running right in.
Right. It was just that simple.
Come on in here, Mrs. Williams.
Yes, I mean, I just love the fact that the two
Okay.
of you collaborated together as husband and wife. That's amazing.
You see the huge smile on his face, right?
She'll join soon. She'll come in soon.
All right.
But, to answer your question, yes, it is a lot of differences with the cultural side with learning each other. We had to learn each other and how we think because we think differently. We see the world differently.
Yeah, different cultures.
Yeah, so there was a lot of arguments in the beginning of our relationship because we didn't understand certain things. I didn't understand certain things about Africa, so there was a lot of fighting there because I didn't
I was going
understand.
to say, how'd she feel about that? You being African American, how did she feel about you not understanding or not knowing? I should say.
Well, she probably, I would say that she just probably saw like, oh, this guy is so ignorant of our culture. He's so ignorant, But she's so patient at the same time. She's willing to educate me, and that's the thing with us. We also have to be willing to and be patient enough to be educated about it. We have to kind of humble ourselves,
Right?
and understand we don't know it all. We don't know the world, especially when we haven't been out there to experience it ourselves.
I remember my first African friend in Texas. His name was Olu Abiala, and he taught me a whole lot about the African culture. And that was one of the big things, just what you said, be patient. You guys are always wanting it right now. Y'all used to tell me, you want it right now. Man, you have to work for it. Y'all used to get on me all the time.
Voice, huh? You even got that
Yeah, he used to get on me all the time. Matter of fact, a couple of times you almost came to blows because he was being so. He said, Maurice, you're wasting your time here.
So she, your wife, Niels, she's your piece, right?
Absolutely. She is definitely my piece. She's like whatever I'm going through, she will definitely center me. Whatever I'm dealing with, or whatever I get angry about, she'll bring another side of whatever the topic is that upsets me, and make me see a whole different side of it. And like, you know what? You're right. Like she's just amazing. She's an amazing wife. Let me just say that.
I can tell she got to be special. You just every time you talk about it, you're grinning, you're smiling.
Yeah, evidently.
So she's actually here.
Look at that. There she is. Don't peek.
It's Helene, right? Helene?
Don't peek.
It's Helen.
Helen. Okay. Nice to meet you, Helen. You are beautiful.
Did you all see her come around the corner? She peeking. Okay, don't peek. Come on in. Girl, this is home.
I mean, he didn't tell me I was going to be in the interview, so I'm not like dressed or anything. But hi, everybody.
Oh, you look amazing.
We're home.
There you go. There you go.
Family. This is family. We appreciate you coming through as well. All right. We wanted
Yes.
to celebrate you, your husband, but we celebrate you both now. All right. Because
Oh,
you guys are fantastic.
we love what the two
One
of you are
unit.
doing.
Thank you.
Love
Thank you
it.
so much.
I mean, actually bringing two cultures together and showing and helping everyone to understand both.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Thank
and
you.
actually giving us, some culture. You making sure that we're learning a little bit as well.
Yeah.
Absolutely. We're happy, in Africa, we want people to know about our culture. We're very happy to educate, anyone that wants to know what we do and, how we do things. So
Well,
it's
you
a
guys have
blessing
turned us
to be
on
in
to the
America.
African twist.
I
Is
love
that
it.
an African twist that you have?
Yes, it is. It actually is African twist. Yeah.
I mean, I don't know, guys. I got no, my stuff is this, okay? So, and I always cover mine up. I always wear the hair a hat. But I said today, man, I'm gonna let my African roots show. So,
All right.
Mine
went away a long time ago. So
never seen you without a hat, man. That's cool.
man, look, you remember back in the day, this was not,
Absolutely. But we love the number one, the title is great, all right, African Twist. And we love the and I'm speaking for these guys. I'm quite sure everybody's gonna start watching it now. I love the texture of the film, of the
Thank
series.
you. Thank you so much. We appreciate that.
Yeah, you guys did a good
What are
job.
you guys working on now?
We are actually scripting out season 2, so we're writing a script for that. We're also working on a feature film.
Let's go.
It's called Dinner. That's definitely is going to be drama filled. I'm looking forward to filming that. So we got a lot of stuff in the works, and
You guys have to come back when you
Yes.
push that one out. You have to come back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
We would love to.
Oh, most definitely. I'm a look, Niels. We friends now, man. So I'm a inbox. You. Let me know what you're doing. All of that stuff. Before we do close the show, Marcella, take us to the life coach moment.
All right, we're going to take a quick break, redirect, regroup, refocus with life coach Jeff Relaford.
Boy, Life Coach Jeff coming to you with another 1 minute thought. And for today's 1 minute thought, I heard some real good advice, and I want to share this with y'all. And it said, usually the person who goes ahead and tries to always give the right answer creates the most enemies. So I want to say, yeah, I believe that's pretty true. And I'll tell you why. Because nobody wants to be around a know-it-all, right? Nobody wants to be around a know-it-all. It just because you're right about one thing doesn't mean that you're right about everything. So, people, I'm challenging you to do this. Learn how to listen to others. Learn how to take in other people's advice and different opinions without it swaying how you feel or think about certain things. Because listen, we're all emotionally tied to everything. We're emotionally tied to everything. Our viewpoints, the way we even do our jobs, the way you work, the way you move around people. When people give an opinion, be open to it. And you can either take it or not. You can either go left or you can go right. But at least what you did was you allowed somebody else to share and you remained open to what was being said. So you don't always have to be the right person in the room to always be right. So, all right, y'all. It's your boy, Life Coach Jeff, with another 1 minute thought. Remember, redirect, regroup, refocus. I love y'all. Peace out.
Jay Real.
That's the life coach, Jeff Relaford. He got his own little podcast going on. I said little. He got his own big podcast going on, okay? Check him out daily. Just go to his page and you can find out when he's doing it, all right? But tonight, we are celebrating. Now we're celebrating the couple, the Williams family over there. And we're just celebrating their greatness, their aura, the spirit that they give. You guys you're a great couple. I can see that already, all right? Every time, Mrs. Williams, every time we spoke about you, He grinned. He was smiling.
He
Big
does.
one, yeah.
But you have an anniversary coming up, right?
Yes, we do.
Couple of months.
Yes.
We do our research here on the show. If one hasn't done it, somebody else will do it. So we know all about you now, so you don't have a choice but to be family. And when you leave us, we're gonna tell everybody all your business. All right? So you stuck. You're stuck. But hey, I've already asked you what's next for you guys. All right. What do you see your future as, though?
Taking over the industry for Jesus.
Come on now, you better say that.
Yeah.
With your chest, man.
Yeah. That's our plan, is to, share our story, entertain, and, bring people to Jesus at the same time. So that's our goal.
Amen.
And
amen.
I think that's good. And you you're bringing the culture here. A lot of people do not understand, as you said at the outset, they don't understand the culture. They think they do, but you can always you can wear the African garb, and you can do your hair and this and that, but do you really understand what it means? And I think through your films, as you're doing the film, even though it's an American film, you're giving us the culture. Okay, and I appreciate that, and I'm quite sure everyone else does too. I think, man, look, we're gonna watch it after we're done here. Okay, we're definitely gonna watch it after we're done. And you can't, and if you would like to give us the new episodes early before everybody else does, we appreciate that. Most definitely.
Look at him trying to get his plug in first.
Well, you guys can definitely get the episodes on Shine TV. That's where all the episodes are, so you get to check it out there.
That's what I'm going after here. Look at it.
Yeah, and it's free. Yes.
Yeah, okay, people, it's free.
It's free.
So y'all gonna really go to it now, right? It's free. Oh, okay, I thought we had to pay.
It's really enjoyable to watch it. It's
It is.
funny. It's drama. It brings awareness to some things that people are dealing with. I like how you at the end you have, and throughout you have the number in case someone's going through something. They can, here's the national hotline.
Wow.
I love it. It's a little bit of everything in there. It's positive.
And
There's not a lot of profanity in there, like a lot of movies, a lot of sex, and and if it has it in there, it's not so in your face, so in your face about it, so kids can watch it as well. Younger people can watch it, and that's what I like when because of so much. When you see the films out here now, there's just so much negativity and the profanity, the sex, and it's very graphic. And our children are watching that as well, because unfortunately a lot of parents aren't watching their kids to see what they're looking at. And this you can watch, you can see, you can listen to it. Love it.
Absolutely.
Well, I invited my friend Shayna Gordine to come in because she has a network that reaches out to the African community as well, and so that's why I put her name in. She's actually in the audience now, so you all might be able to collaborate, connect and expand your audience.
Right.
What up, Shayna? What up? But
she's on BHC Media, so she's doing great things with her podcast.
Okay.
But I'm so glad that we had an opportunity to sit with you, Niels, and your wife, because it's number one. We have a lot of matter of fact. Shout out to Bowfinger Stagger, Lost Vegas. He made the movie Lost Vegas. It's on Tubi as well. He's listening in right now. Mark Casey, my guy.
Hey, Bowfinger.
We've made a lot of friends, and everybody is different. Okay, and as we connect with these filmmakers and producers, we find more and more enlightenment. Yours is different from what we've had on this show, and we definitely can learn a lot. Okay, and as you make it a faith-based,
I love it.
Love it.
That's different. A lot of people don't do that. Like Marcella said, a lot of people bang bang shoot them up. All of that stuff.
Spicy language, all of that.
Yeah, that's what sells, and you guys did not sell out.
Yeah. But you know what?
And won an award.
Films can sell too. They sell as well.
Absolutely.
So if you put put it out there, it's gonna sell. There's so many people that are really looking for clean film.
And they found their niche. They found a niche, and it's proven niche simply because of the fact they're winning awards doing this. You know, so as you win awards, that's telling everybody, you know, you're different. You're there. You're making films that people want to see, and they have meaning to them. And people that are not just the regular audience, they're watching. So they're watching you guys. You're on the radar, all right. And I hope and pray that everything goes well from this point forward. Better, I should say, from this point forward. It's nothing but great things that we see for you guys, and you guys, we want to call you family if it's okay with you.
Absolutely. Thank you guys so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
You guys didn't have a choice. You're part of us now and didn't have a choice. He was being nice about it.
They got a choice, okay? But you know, I love their spirit. So as we get ready to get out of here, we always go around the room and we let people give some words of advice, some good words, some great feelings. There's two of you guys, so I know we can really get feels. So let me lean back.
Lean back.
Let's start with your wife.
Okay, I'm going to lead with a scripture. This is what, you know, I took with me when I was leaving Nigeria. It was scary, but I did it because God has not given you the spirit of fear, but of power, of love, and of a sound mind.
Woo.
Let's go. I love it. Maybe I should not lean back and sit up, okay? And take
lean in, man. Lean in.
Yes, no matter what you're doing in life, you know, do it with faith and know that God is with you. When you know that, anything is possible.
Amen.
Oh, Marcella, go ahead.
My mind just went blank. Put God first in everything that you do. Just because others are doing one thing, and if you know it's wrong and it's not healthy, emotionally, mentally, physically, all of that, don't do it. Go with your gut on what you should do, and always put God first.
Let's go, Mo.
Always 110. God first. And we've always talked about that communication and learning. You know, kind of go hand in hand with you guys coming from two different cultures and coming together and making such a great thing. It's a beautiful thing. So, yeah, keep doing what you're doing, man. I love it.
Thank you.
Dina?
Man, I just see success all over you guys, and you know,
smell of it. Scratch
right?
Smell it. Amen.
But you know what? I love the fact that what you guys are showing is love, no matter where you came from, no matter the color of your skin. You showing that you can love a person no matter what. And I just feel the love that you guys have. And I don't care what Neil say. He's Nigerian. I'm listening. It sounds like he got a accent in there.
It has grown on me, yes.
I didn't know if anybody else.
I know what you're talking about, man.
But I want to open it up while your wife is here. We're gonna be in Las Vegas. I know you guys are in Henderson. That's everything in Vegas is 20 minutes away. That's 20 minutes away. We're gonna be in Las Vegas with the Distinguished Authors Guild, and we come out and we celebrate authors for their hard work. And it's a big festivity. We have a gala, and I would like you guys to come out and be our guest. My brother here, Greg Gray, is the producer, so you'll get to meet us both in person. I will send you guys the information. We would love to have both of you.
Yeah, absolutely. We would love to be there.
We'll be honored. Yes.
So look, I rarely get a chance to give a last word, okay? But I want to say, you know, these are two people here, man, that love what they're doing, and I think as everyone said, you know, and they brought up our Creator God. We have to have faith. We have to understand that we can do nothing without Him, and if we have faith, if we prayed to Him, if we had the conversation with Him, we've talked to Him, and we told Him what we want unselfishly. Have faith that He's going to answer. It may not be today, it may not be tomorrow. All right, it's in His time, not our time. But have faith, He's going to answer. And you know, and surround yourself with great people like our new family members here, the Williams. All right, and you'll do well. You do well, most definitely.
Yeah.
That's my thing right there. I told Nelson I was going to play the Nelson Davis. I was going to play the trailer, but I'm not. All right, it's not about Nelson today. It's about my man Nils Williams.
Neil and Helen.
And I'm telling you, man, we appreciate. I'm glad, Nils, that you answered my message to you, and it's a blessing for us to have you on the show, man.
Absolutely, I'm grateful to be on here. Thank you for reaching out.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
People watch African Twist. It's good.
We will all be watching it tonight.
Yes.
I'm gonna watch it again.
I had something else I was gonna do, but you know me, Gina, Marcy, Mo. I'm gonna camp out. It's probably gonna be 2-3 in the morning while I'm doing it.
I'll be right along with you.
I know.
I'm gonna do episode 6 through 10 first, and then I'll start back over from 1. But I think you guys, I really believe you guys are gonna enjoy it. It was really, I was very pleasantly surprised.
So check them out on Tubi. Check the movie out on Tubi, okay, and on Shine TV, and support this beautiful couple, these fantastic minds and these talented producers, all right, because you'll be seeing a lot more from them. Thank you guys for coming on the show, and we appreciate you. And anything you need from us, man, if you got another trailer or anything you want to shoot our way, I don't care if you're on here or not, shoot it our way. We'll play it. You know, we'll talk about you. We celebrated you. Now we can blow these candles out, all right, because we have done our celebration with Mr. Nils Williams and his beautiful wife, all right? Thank you guys for coming on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Helen and Niels.
God bless you.
Thanks. All right, this is the end of our week. I mean, you guys got another day, but we got to take a day of rest. All right, this is Dope Living TV Live. We'll see you guys Monday with more. All right, peace out.
Adios.